Welcome back, everyone, new and old. If you don't know who I am, my name is Coach Blaker. I've been professionally coaching for 10 years, Diamond in all roles, Diamond 2 Peak, and today we're going to be looking at the first patch ever, patch 13.1 of this season. Oh my God, I'm hype, you're hype. I mean, I don't got much else to say. Let's get into it. Now, for those of you that don't know, usually I do patch notes, but also I usually wait until patch notes is live. But because this is the first patch notes that came out, I really want to try to give you guys the edge in your game so you guys kind of know what's going on. So let's go ahead and run through these patch notes real quick. So first we have Jack's mid-scope update. So I actually heard about this mid-scope update, but I thought it was just a visual thing. Let's just see. So all abilities are adjusted. So his Q physical damage is adjusted to be 100% AD, but not AP. Interesting. Brewster? Right. You're typoing things. So he has lack of AP on his Q. Oh, but he has more AP on his W. Oh, that's good, actually. Our cooldown is higher. Early. This is pretty good. Third hit passive bonus magic damage. Jack's R passive now has updated animation, sound effects, visuals. Jack swings the lantern around him. Wait. Huh? What? By enemies. If hits a champion, he gains blah 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 per. Oh. They're making his ultimate. Wow. Okay, that's busted though. But basically what they're doing is they're making his ultimate actually like it's an AoE attack, I believe. And it's going to be doing that damage to nearby enemies. Then if it does hit, he gains bonuses. So old Jax would just activate it. This Jax has to actually hit something to get those bonuses. Also, it does damage. That's kind of nuts. I feel like Jax is going to be low-key OP. I'm a little scared. Aatrox is broken. They need to nerf this guy. Passive damage decrease. E increase healing from R decrease. R bonus movement speed decrease. Good. 100%. I'm not even going to talk about him. That's good. That champ's super strong, and he definitely needed these nerfs. Hopefully he gets more nerfs because he's just a really, really strong champion right now. Dr. Mundo. I've heard a lot of talk about Dr. Mundo. I haven't really had issues with him, but I've seen some of his, I've seen what he can do. Base health decrease, R growth decrease, E bonus attack damage decrease. It's funny because his late game is really strong, right? And that's what I was saying when they did the adjustments on Dr. Mundo a long time ago. I was saying if you get to mid to late game, he's going to scale like a monster. He's going to be really, really hard to kill. That, of course, that's what happens. And then, of course, once people start playing the champ, right, it's like, you have to nerf it. I still think Mundo's a pretty good choice, though, as long as you can make it to that mid and late game. He's not really strong early. He's not that strong early. Passive AD scaling decrease. Q bonus AD scaling decrease. Really? We're hitting her. Okay. I mean, it is good. The fact that, Fiora's just really good. These are some, like, really good nerfs. I'm proud of him. I don't think any of these champs are unplayable, by the way, after their nerfs. I'm just saying they're good nerfs. You can definitely still play these champions. So Jace got a buff. Base AD increase, Q hammer form, base damage increase, W hammer form increase. Ooh, okay. I like this. This isn't gonna make like Jace busted. This is really just only gonna be good for Jace players. But who I think will be busted is Jax, because he's just so simple to play and he just got such a good like buff, so to speak, adjustment. I think it's worth to try him out if you guys are top laners, or maybe even jungle. Jungle Jax is kind of but you know he's still a good champ. Base movement speed decrease. Wow. Passive base damage decrease. Ooh. W physical damage decrease. Ooh. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Why? What? Was that for high, like pro play or high elo? It is for pro play. Okay, because I was like, I don't think that actually affected anything in the lower ranks. Why did they do that? I mean, I know why they do that, but like, come on, right? Sometimes y'all just make me wonder. I mean, I don't think this is going to make him unplayable either. I think Cassante is kind of niche. But I do also think that, you know, he's still going to be all right. You can still play that champ. Lysandra. Health growth increased, Q slow increased, W cooldown decreased. I kind of like this because she definitely needs to see more play. And these numbers look kind of good. She does more damage, or not. I'm sorry, she doesn't do more damage. The Q slow on her Q is actually phenomenal for like gank setups, and then the W is not. I like that. They're playing more into the fact that she's ice and she slows people. She's definitely more of a utility mage, so it is good to see that she is bringing that back to the table. The thing is, though, she's a very close range utility mage, so I don't really know what they're gonna do other than rework her eventually. But I still think Lysandra's a really good champ to be a control mage with. She spaces people out. I think she is still a good pick if you like that champion. Definitely play it. She's just not a carry champion. She's just more of a utility. Like, think of like Galio. You know, they're not really carry unless they get fed, but usually they're there to just help the team. Base AD decrease, base health decrease, W calculations adjusted, flat armor decrease, armor scaling Jeez. Okay, let me just see what they did with this W. Flat resist granted by Rammus W are now also amplified by the percent resist that are granted by W. Oh, that was never a thing? Who knew? I kind of like that. So basically, he's gonna be more of a scaling like tank for sure. His early game's gonna be kind of lackluster, but once this man gets some armor, he's gonna be disgusting. I can see why they decreased all of this stuff because this is nasty. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be OP. I don't know if he's gonna be OP, but this thing doesn't make Rammus like this isn't really a nerf. It's kind of like a help, in my opinion. Shaco, Q mana cost decreased, backstab damage increased, WAD ratio increased. So they buffed his W. Is that wait what? That's not his W. This is E. Am I crazy? That's definitely a Z, right? There's no way that's a W. Riot's messing up, dude. Y'all got one job. Y'all haven't had a patch for a month, and this is what y'all work with? I tell you what. Maybe, let me see. W ratio increase. Yeah, that's what they meant. So they're just the wrong image. I think, right? I actually don't even know based off this. Shaco mans will know. Let me know in the comments below. Looks like, I mean, it's just like a little buff to him. I don't think it's gonna make Shaco like again broken. These are just like nerfs and buffs to like keep things in line. It's not really something to break a champ. So I'm actually glad that I'm seeing this. And this is why I'm not really that shocked about anything because nothing just seems like ridiculous. Base health increased, Q full charge damage increased. Okay. Again, it's just something to help Scion players. Twisted Fate, Q cooldown now decreases with rank. Ooh, W blue card and red card AP ratios increased. Ooh, okay. We're trying to bring the young TF back. Now that's something I'm excited for. Yeah, that's something I'm excited for. And these are some really good buffs too. These are some really good buffs. Ooh, hopefully they keep buffing this shit. This is really good. If you guys ever wanted to get into Twisted Fate, now is the time. I'm not saying he's broken, but I definitely think he's way better now with those ratio fixes, especially if you decide to go AP Twisted Fate. If you're going to go AD Twisted Fate, you didn't really got much of a difference, but AP Twisted Fate is going to be nasty. Especially with the new Rod of Ages. Xayah, base attack speed and wait, what? Base attack speed and attack speed ratio increased. I don't really think Xayah's problem is attack speed. So hopefully they continue to buff this champ. I don't think that makes really much of a dent in what's wrong with Xayah right now. Yuumi Q base damage increased. Oh, decreased. Really? Really? I'm actually shocked to see this. Yuumi is still terrorizing high skill. Oh, that's why. Okay, because I was like, I'm shocked to see that. But it's high play. Man, that's nuts. Zeri, attack damage growth decrease, Q base damage decrease. Jeez, they are hitting everybody. Wait, they didn't nerf Udyr? I guess Udyr's not that broken. I think people just think he's broken, but he's not really that broken. I think it's the items that make the champ strong, not really him itself. They'll probably look at him again after they nerf the items, but I think right now, I don't think much of an issue. They must be nerfing more than just that, right? They're nerfing all the No, they're only nerfing this lethality item? Ooh. Oh, we're buffing it. It's not a nerf. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. Oh, boys. We in trouble. Horizon Focus buff. Ooh, geez. That's going to be nasty on Lux. Jock Show the Protean. Let's see what we're doing. Jack Show has landed as a solid core item for tanks. However, it has also been quite potent on fighters. We're okay with fighters sometimes purchasing the item when they want to learn more lean more into the durability over damage, but we don't think it should dominate all the other mythic choices they have. And right now, it's close to doing that. We're shifting the ratios of Jock Show to better incentivize additional defense purchases and make it a worse one-stop. Wait, what? Making it worse one-stop shop for durability and fighter. It's not even just the fact the item's good. It's just nothing is good. I mean, nothing is like better than that item. Like, it's not even about like, oh, the item itself is just so OP. It's like, I mean, it is a strong item. Do not get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like, some champs don't really have an option. You know, Phoenix Udyr is one of the things that comes to mind. Like, he doesn't really have an option. There's not really much better choices. I guess you could say things like Diana could lean towards away from it, and like, you know, those champions like Mordekaiser and stuff. I get you there. I guess it's more. I guess it's more good than harm that comes from this change. I think because there are champions that do kind of rely on this item, but I think it is something that needs to go away for like the fighters and the squishier champs. What changed? two two per second, 15 total resist at max stack. Wait, we're buffing it? Oh, okay. So they buffed it, but they nerfed it. So it's good on like beefy boy champs, but it's not good on squishy champs like Diana. Like, unless she like commits to like being the tank. Hmm. Champions only. Voidborn resilience drain damage will no longer affect minions and monsters. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know what to say about that one. I don't know what to say. This is why I usually play the patch so I can see, and when I talk about things I know. But this is like jumping in the dark with my stuff. That sucks. Oh Jesus. I don't know what to think about that one. Rod of Ages. Rod of Ages is still a bit weak after having its cost buffed and is missing the mark a bit when it comes to the classic Rod of Age experience we all love and remember. We're shipping some small buffs this patch aimed at the item's immediate power spike as a stat stick while also making the move speed more noticeable and effective. We're also making adjustments to the Eternity passive as it's currently skewing too far towards taking damage and restoring mana versus casting spells and healing. I agree. I agree. I agree. I think everything that they're doing with this one makes sense. Move speed gained from Eternity now decays more slowly. So they just kind of wanted to make it more of an aggressive item. Okay, that's not that bad. The Empyrean passive has been removed. Lifeline upon taking damage that would reduce your health below 30%. Gain a it's freaking stair gauge for AP. I was literally wondering when they were gonna do this. Like to be 1,000% real, I was wondering when they were gonna do this. So, I knew they were gonna do it eventually. I said it years back. I was like, stair gauge for AP. Like when it, there it is. Because they had stair gauge for like beef boys, and then they had shield bow for the AD. So I was just always wondering like where was the stair gauge like shield bow passive for the AP, and there it is. Wow, I actually want to like play AP champ just to build that item. To be real, Winter's Approach. Who even builds this item? Legend Tenacity. They're always nerfing this thing, man. Jeez, always nerfing this thing. You guys realize how much CC you have in this game, right? Come on. I'm not gonna read all that stuff. Ooh, competitive. Now that's my jam. Season 2023 Split 1 begins after the release of patch 13.1 in your region. Ranks have been reset. Hit the rift in ranked solo/duo or ranked flex to begin your climb. Next, rank rewards as you climb have been added. What? Oh, new rank rewards as you climb has been added. These are earned through obtaining spirit split points, but I'm sorry for this like mess up, guys. Completing games. You earn 10 split points for a win and 6 for a loss. Check out the rewards in the rewards tab of the client. Do I have my client open? I do. Let's go ahead and take a peek at this real quick. Just so you guys can see kind of like what it looks like. And I actually don't see it. So I guess that's after. I've been earning things, but I guess you don't, I guess it's not in there yet. Promotion series have been reduced from a best of 5 to a best of 3. Dude, I was actually super hyped when I read that. Like 5 games was always too much, but 3 is like a-okay. The restriction of dueling and rank solo queue with the MMR of Masters or above is disabled until patch 13.3. Wait, the restriction of dueling. Note that duel restrictions based on visible rank are still affected, or are still active. So a player who reaches Master or above would not be able to duo. Ooh, visible rank is no longer used as a matchmaking criteria, only MMR. This was implemented in patch 12.23. You know, I was wondering what was wrong with matchmaking. Because seriously, I was like, there are some bonobos on my team. And this is when I was playing on a gold account. I think in Diamond it was like fine. But man, the amount of players that were just, ooh, was just like, really, right? And then the fact the ranks were like split. So I was having bronze players with gold. It was bad. I didn't really like that. So I'm glad we're about to get this reset. For sure. For sure. Okay, that's about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if you guys are interested in coaching, coachblinker.com is where you want to go. Start off on the right foot. Because if you don't start off on the right foot, your placements are going to be horrible. You're going to go 0 and 10 and you're going to be mad. And you could have easily just had a coaching session and got 10 and 10 out of your placements. I'm just kidding. I'm not guaranteeing that you get 10 out of 10 in your placements. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm kind of just at a loss for words right now. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, late. If you guys are interested in coaching, coachblinker.com is where you want to go. If you guys are struggling with your rank, if you guys are feeling lost, if you guys just don't know what to do to improve, if you guys just don't want to end up in the same exact rut you were in last season, coachblinker.com, book yourself a session. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, late. Have a good rest of your day or night. And thank you guys for doing what? Approaching this like a coach.